Hi,
Hello.
great. While we get started, we are looking for another speaker. We're going to get started in just one moment. And why don't we take the opportunity and do some virtual networking? If you can put a moment, take a
This is
moment and put your contact information in the chat box.
Fred's wife.
And then we will make sure you're on mute if you're not on program. I appreciate that. All righty. Why don't we go ahead and get started? It's 3:03 and I hate to punish the punctual. Let me introduce myself and we will get started. Get my view going here. All righty. Okay. So again, good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Angela Gibson Shaw. I'm Outreach Coordinator and welcome to Connecting with Metro for DVBEs. Oh, look at the date here, the Los Angeles Regional Contractor Development and Bonding Program. The date is right, 2027, and we're in the year 2027. August 27th has got 2027. Of course, it's 2025. I just want to let you know that I know that that is a mistake. So again, this is a special conference and a special call and a special workshop for all of our veterans. And let me just stop and take an opportunity to thank you for your service. Today, we're going to meet with Metro, talk about a contracting development program that Metro has contracted with, which is administered by Meriwether and Williams Insurance Services, which is a Hub International company. Let's take a look at today's agenda. Next slide. So on our agenda, let's see what happened to it. Oh, it slipped, huh?
Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going?
Okay, we're gonna put Eric. Okay, there he is. All righty. So let me just walk through our agenda. We're going to hear from some program participants as well as some veteran groups with additional resources for you. While you do your virtual networking, we're going to pull up our agenda. We just edited and fixed that, huh?
My apologies.
No problem.
My apologies for the technical
Shout
issue.
out to my IT team, Miss Rena. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to do this. Oh, that's our official welcome sign. And
My
this is our agenda.
apologies.
So these are our opening remarks. We're going to hear from Carlos Ray next with the Regional Contractor Development and Bonding Program. Then Miss Jan Davis with Metro. Then we'll hear from some of our advisors. We'll take a poll. We'll hear from some of our veteran participants in the program. And then we'll have some special speakers that will talk about special veteran resources for you. And so now, at this time, it's my pleasure to bring to the screen Mr. Carlos Ray with the Regional Contractor Development and Bonding Program, and he is the Client and Community Relations Manager. Carlos?
Thank you, Angela. Can you guys hear me okay?
Huh?
Okay,
A little more
great.
volume.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can do that. But I'll speak as loud as I can. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. So yeah, as I mentioned, Carlos Ray here wanted to just talk to you guys for a few minutes about the contractor development and bonding program. So Rena, we can get right into the slides. I know you came to hear about veteran services and not listen to me blabber too much. But we'll talk a little bit about the contractor development bonding program and some of the services that are available to you. As mentioned, Meriwether Williams is a Hub International company. By trade, we are a property and casualty insurance firm. We're probably best known for our bonding and technical assistance programs that we run up and down the state of California, as well as in Charlotte, North Carolina, and hopefully soon expanding to other parts of the country. But what we do know about our program is that the assistance that we provide is very helpful to contractors if they take advantage of it and utilize it to help get contracting opportunities. We can go to the next slide. So the main mission of our program is to reduce barriers of bonding capacity, enabling greater and successful participation of small, local, minority women and disabled veteran-owned businesses and public contract opportunities. And we do that through what we call the 4 pillars of contractor development, as you see here, and I'll go through those as we get through the slide. But basically, we try to get you the best assistance and help that you need to pursue these public contract opportunities. All right, so let's start from a little bit of basics about bonding. What is bonding? It's a three-party agreement that guarantees a contract gets completed. Some of the key things that is it protects another party, not necessarily you as a contractor. Unlike insurance, you can't purchase it. You have to actually qualify for it. So there's things that the surety company will ask you for to see what type of bonding and how much bonding you qualify for as far as in a dollar amount. So then you'll know the types of projects you can actually go after that require bonding. And then unlike insurance, expects no losses. And so why bonding? It's basically it's mandated by law all public works projects. So federally, there you can cite the Hurd and Miller Acts of 1894 and 1935. And then locally, you'll hear they'll be called Little Miller Act. So they'll vary by state, but also speak to the same type of thing of where bonding will be required. And again, it ensures the owner receives the finished product at the negotiated price. So there's no changes. Ensures that everyone involved, all subcontractors, suppliers, vendors get paid. And the good thing about it is it could act as almost like a pre-qualification tool that you can use when you're going to get different projects. So as people see that your bonding capacity is growing, they're seeing that your business is growing and that you can handle larger and larger projects. So you can look at it in that way too as a positive. All right, some of the services that we help with, bonding is a big part of it. So we can help you obtain or increase your bonding capacity. We offer a lot as far as contractor development, such as programs like this and technical services. When you enroll, you actually get a dedicated account manager or contractor development manager who will be almost help you with like your business development. When we have one of our newer programs, a contract financing assistance program that you can all learn about in a little bit. I definitely wanted you to take advantage of that as you're getting to work on projects. We have collateral support for bid performance and payment bonds, for qualified contractors. And then we also have accounting subsidy that we can help you with CPA prepared financial statements. If you've ever had to do those, you know they're pretty costly. And so any help you can get in that area is a big win for you. And then we also send you weekly bid opportunities and projects and events via our LA Contractor Weekly, which actually goes out every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So if you're on our email list, you probably already received it for today. Next slide. All right, some of the technical assistance. So when you reach out and you talk to your contractor development manager, or CDM as I refer to them, we love our acronyms around here. So you got CDAP, CDM. You'll get an assessment and work plan. This will actually help them understand who you are as a business person, what type of business you have, what type of projects you want to go after. And then they'll help you develop a work plan to walk towards those projects. So if you need certifications, if you need a contractor profile, which will help you with, which is like a marketing tool that you can use to market your business. You need us to help you review bid documents or contract completion support. All that will be in your work plan, so you know exactly what you need to do to get ready for the types of contracts and opportunities you want to go after. We provide monthly workshops such as this. We just had one on contract negotiation, and we just did one, I believe, yesterday on change orders. And then our next one that's coming up, I forgot the topic of that one, but that we have one coming up at the end of September. So we do a lot of workshops as far as education. Our construction training academy, if you've ever been to one of those, we do a 5-week-long course on bidding and estimating. And then the second part of that is contract award and management. So now that you've been awarded, what do you do now that you've been awarded, and how do you negotiate your contract? How do you build out your schedule all the way through closeout? And then another aspect of our program is prime partnerships. So we have partnerships with most of the local GCs in the area, and larger GCs, and we work with them to help small subcontractors get on their projects and different things like that. They come teach at some of our academies, and so we try to build some networking opportunities for you as well there. Next slide. All right, so I mentioned our CFAP, or our Contract Financing Assistance Program. Again, we love our acronyms around here. So just a few quick things about that. So one, you have to be an SBE to qualify. It's only for construction contracts. And basically what this is, it acts as a short-term loan, if you will, when you get started on a contract, to help you start purchasing materials, help you do different things to get the project started until you start receiving payments. Sometimes we know that it's going to take 30, 60, 90. In some cases, we've even seen 120 days before those payments start rolling out when you get started on a project. So this can help you get started. The interest rates and fees are required, but they are very competitive. So I think they're a little bit higher now, but they are competitive to the market. The max of $250,000 for each loan. I've seen a little bit over that. It just kind of depends on a project by project basis, but you want to definitely get connected with our CFAT team who can give you all the information that you need. We also do like a 2-day workshop so you understand each component of the program. You understand what you pay back, what your, how it's used, how everything works. They will run through all of that for you with that workshop. You'll learn your skills of cash flow. So can I afford this project? Will this make me money? Did my bid, is it too high? Is it too low? How much money am I going to make from this project? And then also what this is designed to do is to build your profile. So now you can walk into a traditional lender and actually get the larger amounts for loans and grow your business. So everything we do here is geared towards helping you grow your business. Next slide. All right, so we do a bid document review as well. So your CDM will attend pre-bids with you, help you understand the project. They'll review the contract with you, all the plans and specs, help you identify the risk and what bid documents are being required, and we'll do a review with you. So then once you submit your bid, we'll do a post-bid debrief. So why'd you win, or why weren't you awarded? What could we have done? What could you have done better? One thing we don't advise on is numbers. So we don't say, hey, you're too high or you're too low, but we can ask you questions to make sure you're considering, all things that may be included with the project. Next slide. And so once you're awarded the project, we can actually help you complete the project with some support. So we have project managers on our team with years of experience who will do a project kickoff meeting with you and the owner. Make sure you have your job start checklist so you know exactly what you're doing. We'll do status reports, monthly check-ins, help you with billing and payments, making sure you understand your schedule and the overall construction schedule and how you fit into that. We'll do site visits. So if you need help, with anything that's happening on the site, we can help you through those types of things. We'll do change order log reviews with you as well. So make sure you understand.
Boy, your motherfucking charges gonna be enhanced like a motherfucker. And he a community activist. And he a gonna be in trouble.
Can we put you
Motherfucker.
We go.
Yeah, we can just remove them if they're disturbing the meeting. Thank you. All right, and so sorry about that, everybody. And so we can help you with all these different things as you're supporting and you're working on finishing your contract. So that's also something that we can help you with. Next slide. And that's it. So I usually get the question like, Carlos, this is great. We like everything you've talked about. How do we get involved? So one, you want to email us or give us a call here. We can send you an enrollment form. And the second question is, how much does it cost? And I always say our resources are totally free. There's no cost to our resources except for the contract financing assistance program. If you take advantage of that, if you use that, you will have to pay that back because it is a loan. So that team will talk to you about that. But as far as our other resources with your CDM and all of that, those resources are totally at no cost to you. The larger agencies in the county and city and metro subsidize our program in order to help small businesses get prepared to do work on all this construction that we have coming up for everything that is happening in LA over the next 5 to 10 years. So we're here to help. If you have any questions, reach out to us, give us a call. We have people from our staff in the chat that can help you. So we look forward to working with you in the near future and hoping to see you on some of these projects that we know that you will be needed on. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you, Carlos. And you want to bring up Miss Jan? She's here with us.
Hi, everyone. This is Jan Davis, and I am happy to be on this call with Angela and my colleagues, my industry colleagues, as well as our industry partners such as Meriwether and Williams. So, Angela, I have to say it was so good to see you. I didn't get a chance to say hello, but it was definitely great to see you at the event this morning for the AGC out in Long Beach. And I just want to tell our audience that I am coming to you from the wonderful 710 freeway, making my way back from the event, but I did not want to miss this opportunity to speak with our disabled veterans. So bear with me. I am in traffic. If you hear blinkers and all of that other stuff, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with that, but I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up. So again, my name is Jan Davis, and I am the Senior Representative for Diversity and Economic Opportunity for the Metropolitan Transportation Authority in Los Angeles, otherwise known as Metro. So for those of you that are not familiar with diversity and economic opportunity, we are we answer to the office of the CEO, and our role and responsibility is to administer our small business, administer and oversee our small business programs and initiatives. And specifically, we are here today to talk about our disabled veterans enterprise programs. And again, like Angela, I want to say to our disabled vets, thank you so much for your service. We certainly do at Metro value and respect our veterans for all of their services to our country. And we believe that it is important to honor them for their full commitment or for their commitment. So we recognize that business owners, their communities, and their commitment translate to more jobs and to a more robust economy. So we don't want to sleep on that. And because of that, we actively work to identify opportunities for our disabled veterans. So we want to make sure that are able to engage them in the integral part of Metro Connect, which is our small business facing part of Metro. And we are ready to position our disabled veteran firms for contracting opportunities. So that work continue with disabled veteran organizations and other advocates, such as what we're doing today, programs and initiatives and resources and training. So we enjoy being included on all of those things, right? And we want to offer you the necessary tools and resources that you need to compete. So Metro's DVBE program has established a 3% DVBE goal, and it applies to non-federally funded, competitively negotiated, and competitively low bid contracts on goods and services that are greater than $100,000 or more. Okay, so the sky is the limit. So by definition, to qualify as a DVBE, a disabled veteran business enterprise, the owner must be at least 51%, the business must be owned at least 51% by a DVBE or a disabled vet. And our program pretty much mirrors our small business enterprise program. So what happens is that when these procurements that come down that are non-federally funded, that's usually local, state funding. What we do, our small business team, what we will do is we will set aside, or we will set a goal, a small business or a disabled veterans business goal on these procurement contracts. So our aspirational goal is 3%. I am happy to announce that Metro performs way above 3%. I think we are now nearing about 4% of our aspirational goal. So what, some points over, right, of our 3% goal. We're probably at about 3.7%, and we have awarded since the inception of our small business the inception of our disabled veteran business enterprises, we have awarded over $15 million in these contracts. So we are proud of that.
Did we lose Chad?
Did we lose her, Angela?
Yeah.
I'm muted.
I'm sorry. Did
Oh.
I somehow or another it muted, and I'm not sure why, but I'm back. And how much of that did I miss? Do I need to start over,
No,
or do I need to
No,
continue
you
where
were
I
talking
picked up?
about you're
no, we're
almost
all
at
good.
4%.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So we're at 4%. That's how we're meeting. Actually, we're meeting it and going beyond that goal. So, and since its inception, we've awarded about $15 million in disabled veteran business enterprise contracts. So we are serious about, yes.
Jean here. So were those?
Hi, Jean.
Hi, how's it going?
Really well. How are you?
I'm good. Just busy as always. So just a question. When you say you awarded 15 mil to the veterans, was that through a subcontract that they had with the prime, or were these direct to the DVBEs?
Both, Jean.
Okay.
Both in subcontracts and direct contracts with Metro.
Okay. My last statement is, so this DVBE program is modeled after the federal government, right? More or less programs, 3%, right?
More or less, yes.
So,
That's the federal government's goal is 3%, and Metro is exceeding that right now. But we do maintain that as an agency as well.
all right. So we might want to look at the current federal regulations now. Just for your information, they've increased the goal to 5% as of
Have they?
yeah, that's
Okay.
January 1, 25. So where we
Oh,
can
wow.
where we can advocate for that, I think we should. That Metro
Absolutely.
East agency. Now there are many municipalities and states across the country implementing the
Yes.
5%. So we just a little bit behind. Same thing at Caltrans too. I mentioned that too.
Yes.
In a meeting with the governor and Tokes from Caltrans last week. So we're just trying to get the state up to par with the 5%, since everybody
Yeah.
models after the federal government.
That's right, because and that's a good point, Jean. And I am going to actually mention that to our executive officers for DEOD. I'm sure they are aware of that. And I'm sorry, I wasn't aware that it had been increased to 5%. And
All you have to do is
but
just Google DVB Eagle, federal government DV Eagles, and it'll give you the whole synopsis of the comments.
okay, I appreciate that, and we will update that. Well,
Okay.
at least I will update that in all of our printed materials, but I will definitely take that information and give that over to our executive officers and, say, hey, if you're not aware, this is what has happened. But the wonderful thing about that, if theirs is 5%, then we are on our way, into meeting that aspirationally, because we're performing well above 3%. So the beautiful thing is that we're not limited to 3%, and we have never limited ourselves to saying, okay, 3% goals, here we go, we've met it, this is it. No, we're going to continue to push. We're going to continue to set those DVBE goals on all of the appropriate contracting, and continue to just partner with those agencies that advocate for DVBE. So I appreciate that insight there. So what I want to tell you basically is that again, Metro is not a DVBE certifying agency, but we do have reciprocity with the state of California. So if you are registered, or I'm sorry, if you are certified as a DVBE with the state of California, then you are able to perform work on Metro contracts or bid on Metro contracts as a certified DVBE vendor or business enterprise. So we're excited about that. But as I said, we are not a certifying agency. So I don't have any certification information for that for DVBEs, but we do accept the DVBE from the state of California. So I want to tell you about our how you can connect to contracting opportunities through our Metro Connect website. So I'm going to give you this this website address. It is metro.net/connect. Again, metro.net/connect. That is our vendor portal. So what you would do is go to our vendor portal, and we're talking about looking for contracting opportunities, right? So you would go to our vendor portal and you would look under our open solicitations. So there is and I'm sorry, I wish I had forwarded a PowerPoint slide deck for you to navigate through, but I'll try to walk you through it as much as I can. So you would go to Small Business Tools under metro.net/connect. And then you would go, once you toggle, you would click down into the open solicitations. And so you would go to the open solicitations, and you can either download it as a PDF. You can put in a word search. Maybe someone told you about an opportunity and they said, hey, look under this particular word, it'll come up. Or you can pull it up by the solicitation number. Or you can just scroll through the document as a whole just to see what's on the document. And so under our open solicitations, as long as it's not federally funded, okay, and that will be in there, the type of funding will be there. Most of these contracts will have DVBE as well as SBE goals. And so you want to take a look at the solicitation, pay attention to these three things. You want to look at who the contract administrator is. You want to look at the proposal bid or the pre-bid date, because that's where you're going to come in and you're going to hear information directly from the project managers, the contract administrators, even DEOD will be there to talk about the different rules and regulations for our goals, the goals that have been set on the contract. And you'll hear from other areas of Metro that's going to give you information about the solicitation itself, all of the necessary information, plus who will be present will be the plan holders. So the plan holders are the individuals that are intending to bid. So this is a great networking session for you to come in and introduce yourself to the plan holders, because this is where all of the, I'm not going to say all of it, but this is where a good amount of networking takes place, so they can know who you are, and you can introduce yourself to them. You can get to know them, because it's about relationship building. So when they get ready to maybe build their teams at the second and third tier level, which may come a little bit later in the contract, then you will have made the necessary connections with them to perform the services, perhaps. Okay, so I know it sounds like that's a simple way of doing it. In many ways, it is simple, but it is a little bit more complicated, because you do want to build those relationships with the prime. So maybe you won't be able to be on that particular contract, but maybe one that's coming down the line. So with that, I will also say, in our small business website, you want to look at the calendar of events, because under the calendar of events, under the label of industry forum, you will find networking opportunities with prime contractors with sister agencies and other industry partners, because we list those events, and they're networking events looking for SBEs, DVEs, DVBEs, right? So you want to take advantage of that as well, so that you can get out and meet face to face with these prime contractors. A lot of the meetings are virtual as well, but they're no less significant. So I don't know how much time I have. I know that I've taken a lot of time, but that's it in a nutshell for our DVBE program. You can always reach out to me, Jan Davis. I am davisj4@metro.net, davisj4@metro.net. And if there are any additional questions that you have, or if you'd like for me to conduct a vendor portal walkthrough with you, I would be happy to do that. Or if I can connect you with any of our small business program folks that you would like to talk to, I can do that. So that's it for now, and I am happy to take any questions that you may have.
Great. Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. That was a lot of information. We appreciate that walkthrough of how to do business with Metro. And Rena put a lot of the links into the chat box. And so we also encourage you to put your questions from the audience in the chat box, and we'll answer those along the way. And we'll stop certainly at the end and also make sure that we go through there to answer. You did an excellent job, Jan, considering that you're driving.
Well, thank you. I'm
really
happy to do it.
Yeah, that was lots of information. Okay, great. So we're going to go now to a greater variety of speakers. Rena, do you have that slide of our guest speakers? Let's take a look at who those folks are. There we go. Right. So now, folks, we're going to hear from some of our DVBE guest speakers. And let me take an opportunity now and introduce our next one. It's Gene Hale, and you heard him asking Jan questions earlier in her presentation. Gene Hale is the CEO of GNC Equipment Corporation. His company is engaged in the sale and lease of construction, equipment, material, and supplies. He's a registered DVBE, and he has been appointed by our current mayor and governor to advise them on DVBE procurement issues, as well as diverse economic development activity. And so with that, Gene, we'd like you to come and tell us a few minutes about how you became so successful. Give us some hints and tips about how best for our veterans to navigate through the construction, procurement, and contracting opportunities.
Great, thanks, Angela, and good afternoon again to all of you. Glad to be with you today. I think that the key to being successful in this, one of the keys, I should say, is that finding a way to figure out where your market is, and then being able to set up a marketing plan to reach out to people, to reach out to bidders, potential bidders, before they get the award. Where a lot of companies make a mistake. They wait until they see that a company has been awarded a contract, and then they go after that. But you have to go before that. For an example, if Metro puts out a request for a proposal to build a bridge, the first thing you want to know is who are the bidders. And from there, that's the first step, next step is to send them your marketing information. And once you send them that marketing information, it's about follow-up in business. You can do it whatever you want to do, but you have to follow up. And then you have to go and give that company a couple of days after receiving your information to get on the phone, since this is a construction project, get on the phone and try to find out who the estimator is for that particular project. And the reason that's important is because the estimator is the one that puts the deals together for a company to bid. So those are the people that identify the small businesses, the veteran-owned businesses, the women-owned businesses, to complete their package in order to accomplish those goals. So that's very important. And I just think that follow-up is the key, but being able to have the marketing material ready, and then have someone to be responsive to that client. So let's suppose that you get lucky, and then you reach out for an estimator, and that estimator happened to call you back. If nobody answers that phone, you're done. It's all about the back office too. So you have to have people there to answer the phone and be able to transfer the caller to the right person. So I think and that's the key step, because that's where the deals are made. The deals aren't made after someone's been awarded the contract. They're made way before, way before. And so you want to be one of those people that they contact and say, hey, yeah, there's an opportunity here for us to work together and to partner with. So those are the main keys, I think, in terms of developing business.
All right, very good. Thanks, Gene. Someone asked in the chat, how do we know who the bidders are?
Yeah, good question. So let's take Metro. So Metro publishes a list, I believe, of potential plan holders, okay? So you can go to their website, I believe. Yeah, you can go to their website or wherever they place that information. You will see a list of what they call plan holders. They won't say bidders. From there, you have to discern. Oh, man.
No, you're right, Gene. Can I add to that for Metro? You can also, when you go on a particular solicitation that you are interested in, you can contact the contract administrator and ask them for the plan holders list, and they will provide that to you.
And so once you get that list, what you will find, you might find 50 names there. But see, all of those companies are not bidders for the prime contract itself. Many of them are architects looking for opportunities. They want to get that document so they can see if there are opportunities in that RFP for them. So it doesn't mean that they're bidding as a prime contractor. So you have to discern, and I think that you can navigate that by finding which ones are labeled prime contractors. I think that's where EMTA does it. They show you who's a prime contractor, who's not. So those are the ones you want to focus in on, the prime contractors. So don't be discouraged if you look at a list and say, oh man, there's 50 bidders on here. No, they're not bidders in their own right. They're looking for opportunities to subcontract. So just be aware of that before you get frustrated. Say, oh no, there's just too many to call here. So.
All righty. All righty. Well, thank you, Gene. We appreciate that. That nugget there really is marketing and getting there before the deal is done.
Got to be. So, you know who told me that when I was a very young guy studying business? The mayor, Tom Bradley. I was just here from Alabama, starting my own company, so forth and so on, being chairman of the Black Business Association. So he and I were talking one day at a reception for Northrop, and he said, yeah, I hear a lot about you, and I think you're going to be a good guy. He said, well, let me bring you up on game. He didn't use that phrase, but he says, so I'm going to introduce you to some people in City Hall, especially in the Public Works Department, that can get you to talking to these prime contractors before the deal is done. He said, the key is to get there before the deal is done. And I've used that motto all my life. That's right. Got to get there before.
Great. Well, Gene, we've got about 20 firms that are on this call, and I'm sure they are all soaking that in and taking notes. We've got folks, Golden Scaffold. We've got Vesta Public Relations, and these are people that I asked I asked everybody to put something in the chat about who you are. Apparel and promotional items, Underground Utilities. Quincy, oh yeah, helmets and hard hat now with Alliance Commercial Construction. And I see Sarah Berg, and we'll go through and meet some other folks too along the way. And so I see Gene has got a call and he's moved on, but we want to thank you for that. So I like this variety of information, and I hope that this is helpful to all of our attendees here. But let's, let's stop and pause and let's take a poll. We've heard a lot of information about the program, the Contractor Development Program. They're going to groom all of our veteran participants to get ready to participate on these public sector programs and projects. So can we stop and take a poll here? After hearing about all of the benefits and services of the Contractors Development and Bonding Program, would you like to enroll in the program to receive free technical assistance and resources? So Rena in the background doing our fabulous job of IT is going to collect the information and reach out to you. And you're going to meet one of the folks at the end of the program that you'll be talking to about how they will become your assigned contractor development manager. So let's take a moment and answer the poll. and then we will move on and meet some more speakers. We'll just take a few seconds and do that. So
I'll leave it up for a minute. We're currently at 50 seconds, so everybody, you have 10 more seconds to get your
Oh.
response in.
very good. Perfect.
I have to jump
All right,
off
so
here, and I'll rejoin.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Jean.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, going once, going twice.
All right. And I hope you're enjoying, again, the variety of information that we're sharing with you. And we certainly will have this recording available. All righty, very good. Okay, excellent. That's good to me. All righty, so now let's meet some more guest speakers. You know what, Mr. Guillermo Casillas from Rushmore Construction was going to join us, but he said he had to step out for a personal emergency. I don't see him rejoining us, so we will move on. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Rebecca Aguilera Gardner, and she is president of Veterans in Business Network, or better known as VIB Network. And so welcome, Rebecca. She runs fabulous conferences, especially directed and created for veterans. And so it's my pleasure to give this podium over to Rebecca.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Angela. Thanks for inviting us to come and speak and share information on the VIB network, VIB network, VIBN, whatever you call it. And just want to let you guys know about the organization and how we're an advocate for service disabled veteran and veteran owned businesses nationwide. So if you can just move to the next slide. So we are a nonprofit 501c3 organization. One of the things that makes us most unique is that we don't charge the veterans to be part of our directory, to participate in any of our business development program, and to and really to engage with our corporate members as well. So we have a database. If you're not in our database, you should be. Like I said, it is free. It's a very robust database. We have almost 3,500 people that are on the directory. We're in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico, Guam, the Philippines, and parts of Europe. But the bigger thing that you need to know is that we have over 600 people, that's corporations and government agencies and buyers and estimators who use our directory on a regular basis. So it's not just a directory and it just sits there. It actually is active. And for our corporate members, whenever they're looking for a veteran in logistics or construction or whatever, they reach out to us and say, Rebecca, they're always, spread very thin. So we are their extension to try to find veteran businesses. So with that, make sure that you join the directory. If you are not in it yet, you do not need to be certified. If you are certified, you want to make sure you put all your certifications there. I would also say, make sure you put your NAICS codes, keywords, and descriptions, because that's how we find veteran businesses, by those keywords, NAICS codes, and descriptions. Like I said, the directory and the business development programs are free, thanks to our corporate members who honor the veteran business community by supporting us, so we can offer all these variety of business opportunities for free, or contracting opportunities for free. We have an opportunity board that is open to the public. You can check it out and see opportunities that you might not see anywhere else. So an events calendar. If you're confused about any new resources that are available, we have a really robust business resource page that talks about a variety of certifications, SCORE, VBOC, all those kind of wonderful free services that are about there as well. And then we have a whole library of webinars that we've conducted throughout the year. Next slide, please. Just want to run through some of our business development programs very quickly. This one is launched already, but you might want to join our newsletter as well, so you can find out about these business development programs. This is a veteran to veteran business cohort program. It's for veteran business owners only, for established veteran business owners, talking about coaching, giving you goals, and really one-on-one, but also peers, with the other fellow veteran business owners, and you share your wins, learns, and losses with the Veteran to Veteran Business Cohort Program. Our next program, which is the next slide, is our Bravo program, which is a corporate mentor veteran business protege program, where you get one-on-one. That's the next slide, please. And so that's where you get one-on-one with the corporations. They'll help and assist you understanding how to work with corporations and what you need to do in order to work with those corporations. And next slide, please. Am I doing it? No. Thank you. And so this one, actually, I will tell you, we're looking at the proteges now. This went out a couple of weeks ago, and we had almost 40 applicants for 10 spots. So we're interviewing all of the applicants right now. It also comes with a professional graphic designer where they'll redo your capability statement to make it corporate capability statement. You'll also receive a PowerPoint presentation template. It's a very robust program. There's a lot of things that you get to walk away with during this program. The next program that we have is our UCLA, if you can go, yeah, thank you, UCLA MDE program. You're going to be on the lookout for this probably in September, October. We're going to be looking for some veteran businesses. Last year, we were able to give away 7 scholarships for the UCLA MDE program. And like I say, it's like getting a MBA on your own business. So it's an amazing program. Again, veteran-owned businesses all come connect and then work together to help grow their business with amazing professors as well. And one of the last things, or a couple last things I want to just talk about, next slide, is we couldn't do that without these wonderful sponsors who support us throughout the year. These are our corporate sponsors. We have veteran sponsors, our veteran corporate members, government. So we have a variety of different sponsors out there from the East Coast to the West Coast. These are the ones that can support us and help us pay for these programs and our directory and all the other great stuff that we're able to do. So it's a big shout out to these wonderful corporations and government agencies. And in our next slide, like Angela had mentioned, we have a big national conference coming up in November. That is it's actually a Field of Dreams conference. We're doing a little bit of baseball, but it's a fantastic conference to get in front of those large corporations, government agencies. We get probably as a veteran organization, nonprofit veteran organization, we get some of the largest corporations that attend on the West Coast. So they're coming from all over. We've got Kellanova and AbbVie and Dexcon and AT&T. So they come from all over the place. You will definitely meet at least 10 of these corporations. It's very heavy in the networking. So you will do a tactical networking. You can do a scavenger hunt. You can do a trivia pub quiz, matchmaking, and then we end the evening at a above and beyond award dinner that is at Petco Park. It is baseball themed, so if you hate dressing up, this is the event to go to, because you can wear your jeans and your favorite baseball jersey, or dress up as your favorite baseball movie. It's a lot of fun. I will tell you, roll call rate ends in just a couple of days, so you want to make sure you're registering before August 31st so you can take advantage of the discount. But I really highly encourage, if you're a veteran business, this is a great event to go to really connect one-on-one with more corporations and government agencies. And the next slide, we're just going to pass that because it's like a 3 minutes slide, and I know that we're on time. So I just want to finish up with the next slide after this, which is, these are just kind of like action items. Make sure that you're registering for the VIB directory, sign up for our newsletter so you know what's happening for veteran businesses, and then register for the conference. You have until August 31st to get into the roll call rate. I see Eric Castro is on the line here. Just want a nice shout out to Eric because he was one of our Above and Beyond Veteran Businesses of the Year. But it's a lot of fun, great networking, and it's wonderful to see so many veteran businesses and advocates on this call. So thank you very much, Angela.
Thank you, Rebecca. Excellent presentation. As usual, I think I saw a question here for you. Hi, Rebecca.
Okay.
Do we need to be signatory to the union in order to register for and attend these events?
No, you do not. No, we have veteran businesses who are, we have some veterans that are just want to be in the veteran community that are not certified, but own their own business, but they don't care about the certification. We have veteran businesses that are certified. So they'll ask you all those questions. You don't need to be union, you don't need to be a signator. But yeah, so we invite all veteran businesses to come learn about what's going on. Not only that, we do have a partnership with the SBA, so they'll be sharing information on what the latest and greatest is going on with the SBA. For those of you who don't know, they just launched a beta testing of their new search engine. We're very excited about that. It's been years and years of coming. It was clunky and awful. And now you can find veteran businesses from all over the place. And we're actually pushing to help make the SBA certification one of the national certification for all veterans nationwide, because there has not been one. So we're very excited, and we're one of the catalysts to push that and help that veterans don't have to pay a third-party certification, but they can get their SBA certification, and that would be good to work with corporations and government agencies.
Very good. Excellent. Yes, I've attended many of your conferences, and it's lots of fun, lots of high energy. And for those that are veterans, this is your tribe, folks. I went, had a great time, and even got the t-shirt, and the t-shirt says, "I am the chain of command."
Yeah, that's the biggest seller one. Oh my God.
I know. I had to have it
hilarious.
still. Yep, right. When I'm feeling some kind of way, I put that on.
Excellent.
So thank you so much, Rebecca. We'll see you at your next conference.
Fantastic. Thank you, Angela, and thanks to you all. And I put my contact in there in case anybody has some questions. Feel free to reach out to me directly.
Oh, all right. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, actually, at one of Rebecca's conferences, I met our next guest speaker, and her name is Mona Lisa Ferris. And Mona Lisa is new to our family here at the Contractor Development and Bonding Program. And she's the president and publisher of U.S. Veterans Magazine. And I've subscribed to that for several years. She's got a whole line of great magazines online now. And so this magazine with others has lots of information, resources, and how to and what to do and when to do it, and upcoming events. And I'm just trying to go through my mind as I swipe through each page, how to update your resume. And I really love the section that, the magazine online that you have specifically created for U.S. veterans. So I wanted to invite Mona Lisa down to take a few minutes and tell us about the resources that are available and how folks on the line can sign up to subscribe to the magazine.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Mona.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here today. I'd like to encourage all the veterans, especially the veteran business owners and service disabled business owners, to subscribe to the magazine and the newsletter. The publication is designed specifically for you. It's full of, like Angela said, success stories that not only inspire, but also provide real examples of what's possible. And those are the kind of stories that we like. And beyond that, we give you practical resources, everything from financial guidance to navigating certification, understanding why those certifications are critical to your business growth. We highlight conferences like VIBN and others that you should attend, organizations and events that should have some type of benefit to you, because these connections are often the key to expanding your business, whether you're starting out or whether you're going from, let's say, 5 or 10 million and beyond. Another important part of the magazine is the supplier engagement portion. Many companies across the country are actively seeking work and veteran-owned businesses, and we serve as a bridge to those opportunities as well. So when you look through the magazine, you'll also find one section that says Hop Opportunities. You'll see companies there as well. And best of all, it's completely free to you. Subscribing means you'll have direct access to this information, resources, and opportunities that can take your business to the next level while keeping you connected to a very strong community. Another important part of the magazine is that we get invited to many conferences and we do reporting. We do a video where we do a reel so that you could see what was at that conference so that you can go back and say, okay, I want to join that. So we have a YouTube channel with many conferences that we've attended, many interviews as well. So you might want to just also check out the YouTube for U.S. Veterans Magazine. For example, we attended the VIBN. We did a reel for them. And if you want to know how fun it is and what it's about, hop on there and take a look. After 1 minute of that, you'll say, okay, I know exactly what's going on there and I should be there. So this publication, again, is for you and it is full of resources. And right now, the growth is tremendous. So I'm very thrilled about that. We used to be 4 times a year. Now we're 6. All the cover stories are amazing stories that you can connect with. For example, our latest August issue features Montel Williams. I apologize, I don't have a slide for that, but you got to hear about him and his inspirational story. And our next issue is also one that focuses more on sports, which coincides ironically with Rebecca and VIBN, and it's a Veterans in Sports issue, and Nate Boyer is the cover story. And each issue is just a little different, but it's really geared for you to learn and grow. That's the whole meaning behind the publication. And when you join our events letter as well, we have so many events in there that our open rate for that is more than 50%. Last week, when we sent out our events newsletter, we got a 64% open rate, which is outstanding. That means people really are not only reading it, they're applying and they're interested in what they're seeing. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. Thank you so much. Anybody have any questions?
All righty, thank you. Well, Mona, we're going to make sure that all of our attendees get your contact information as well as the link so that they can subscribe to the U.S. Veterans Magazine. I think I got the last, like the summer issue with Sam Ellis on the cover.
Yeah, that one.
I'm
But the
always,
new, Montel's issue just came out, and we're going to a conference where he'll be there. But if you go to usveteransmagazine.com, and I'll put it in the chat portion too, you'll see it. It'll just come up like a pop-up will come up, or you can hit the subscribe button.
You're right, and I agree. It's got some great articles. I really like the articles you have about the transitioning of veterans to the career construction or to any employment career, and what's needed, and the some of the things that best help folks transition to their next adventure in life, whatever it may be.
Yeah, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur. Absolutely. Thank you, Angela. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking time to join us today, along with Rebecca and all of the other great speakers that we have. And now we're going to kind of round it up here, round it off. And we're going to check and see if we've got any questions, because I now want to introduce the Contractor Development and Bonding Program, the manager that once you sign up for this program, this is one of the managers that you will sit down and have a conversation with. You're going to share with her information about your business, where you are, where you're trying to go. And together you guys are going to map out a pathway to successfully bid and compete on public sector contracts. And I just want to have Fawn McCulley come on, introduce herself, and tell a little bit more about what the folks can expect when they sign up with the Contractor Development and Bonding Program. Fawn?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for introducing me. So I'm a CDM, a Contractor Development Manager here at Meriwether Williams. Work with Carlos as well and Rena. We are having a few events coming up here. So one, can I share my screen, Angela?
Rena? I think Rena's going to let you share.
Let me pull that right up for you guys. Can you guys see that?
Not yet.
Oh.
All righty, it's coming, it's coming. There we go.
All right, so here's one of the events coming up. So you want to save that if you can screenshot it or take it down. October 9th, save the date, 3:30 to 5 p.m. Navigating LA City Contracting Opportunities. And then we'll send that out as well. And then there is another one. Just let me know that you guys can see that.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
So this one's actually September 25th. So this one is next month, Navigating City Contracting Opportunities. Go ahead and scan that QR code and you can register. And if you guys need any more, we can send it out to you. So you guys can save it, you know, to your email.
We'll make sure to send it out to all the participants today.
Right. That would be great. All right. So then one event coming up in 2 weeks. We have September 2nd from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. It's called the Metro Connect, How to Do Business with Metro. It's an in-person workshop. We're also going to send some information on that to all attendees. 9/23 is a 6-week academy. It's going to be every Tuesday. That's going to be Contract Award and Management Academy training. And then after that, the day after that, actually, 9/24, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. How to read a construction plan, and we'll send that out as well when the flyer's out.
If I can add, if you subscribe to LACW, you'll see the issue that just went out today, and you'll be able to subscribe to all of our events as well as the events from our partners that they've mentioned today. We'll have links to those.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so go ahead and if you have any questions, just put it in the chat. Other than that, I think that's all I have.
All right. Thanks, Fawn. Okay, Rita, I think we have one last slide that kind of says, thank you for attending. And we certainly want to make sure that all of our slides are seen. And so again, actually, yes, really, thank you for attending. We hope that you found value in our presentations today and that you'll join our contractor development and bonding program. Their main purpose for being is to groom and help mentor our contractors, small, local, and diverse contractors to help you prepare and groom you and get ready to work on public sector contracts. And we're so excited that today's focus was Metro. Because of their commitment to our veteran community, they created this specific outreach program with the contractor development and bonding program. And so we're so excited that we were able to bring that to you. We want to thank all of our other speakers, Carlos, Jean, Rebecca, and Mona. And so we'll be reaching out to each of you and following up to see how we can help you connect with Metro or help you connect with the contractor development and bonding program. We'll make sure that you get all of the contact information from today's guest speakers with all of their links and make sure that you get signed up with the resources that we have from our program. And so that really is basically it for today. Let's see, Jan, any last comments?
Yeah, this was excellent. So thank you for allowing me to be a part. And I would also like to connect with Rebecca for the VIB networking. I'd like to entertain some sponsorship opportunities for her upcoming conference. So I'd really like to get her information. And otherwise, thank you so much. This has been really, really an excellent presentation.
Jan, I took down your email and you should get something from me in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
Are you home yet, Jan?
No, not yet.
Okay, I just want to give a shout out. Yes, to all of our other attendees. Let's see, we got Chris Atsu Swansea. Hi, Chris, haven't seen you in a while. Shout out to Corey Fields, Christian Trujillo, Eric Castro, Frederick Shaw, Herb Mutra, Jan Davis, oh hi, Jan, Jose Galinda, Carla Garcia, Kevin Dillard, and others. Oh, Quincy. Okay, just kind of going through the participants here. Again, this really is your tribe. I just really encourage you with all that's going on today, especially all of the opportunities. It's so important that you find that one-stop shop place to go where you can hang around like-minded people, where you can get information, access and opportunities, and you don't have to run yourself ragged while you do your real job, while you take care of your real business. This is the place that you come to get that networking and build alliances. And so we hope that you will stay connected and join our program. And we certainly will be following up with all of you to get you signed up, because you're going to meet with folks like Fawn, and there's about 3, 4, or 5 other contractor development program managers that will sit down with you, analyze your business, and prepare you and get you ready to make successful bids on public sector contracts. Like I said, today was about Metro, but they also will help you with city and county contracts as well. And actually, this is a national program. So come sign up, and you could be working across the country before you know it. Let's see. I think that's it for me. Anything else? Thank you, Rena, so much for facilitating today's slides and PowerPoint presentations and all that we do. Herb, I love your background. Thanks for staying on, and everybody else.
Angela,
yes.
May I do one more thing? And I'm so sorry. I would be so remiss if I did not. I'd like to introduce Carla Garcia. She is new to the Metro team. I'm not sure if she's able to come online. She's probably driving as well, but I'd like to introduce her. She is an assistant rep for our Diversity and Economic Opportunity Department outreach team. So you'll be hearing from her as well. And if I would like to give her contact information as well, it's garciaca@metro.net. Okay, so I forgot to do that earlier, but I'd like to introduce her to everyone.
Thank you, Jen. Hi,
there
everyone. Hi, Angela. Great to meet you. I am Carla Garcia. It's great to meet everyone here. I will be a part of the DoD strategic outreach team, so we'll definitely be in contact once again. We'll definitely be seeing each other. And I'm excited. Let me go ahead and...
Great. Yes. Okay. Well, see, the folks are here. They're ready to help you. Oh, I see Sarah. Okay, so I see lots of folks here that we're going to follow up with each of you. We've provided some wonderful resources and opportunities and access. Oh, okay, Rena, we'll take that last slide now. The survey, that's what we need. We need you to tell us how we did today. And so we'll also include this in feedback, but if you could take a photo now and a simple survey and give us your feedback. Let us know how you enjoyed today's program and presentations. I think I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, today we were at the Associated General Contractors Small Business Expo, right, Jan? And so it's that kind of information that we'll be sharing with you that you guys should really take advantage of and come out and attend those kinds of conferences where those kinds of folks have convened specifically for the purpose of reaching out to small, local, diverse folks in the construction industry. And that, again, is the purpose of the contractor development and bonding program. So see, it's all one holistic program project that we have created for all of you today. And tell a friend. And we also support construction-related services. And so please be on the lookout for more information from us. Let's see, that's all I have today. Oh my God, we're going to gift you back 20 minutes. Let's see, anything else? Let's check that chat. See if there's any other. Got the survey link. Anything else? Ladies, anything else before we end? All righty. Hearing nothing else, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we will stand adjourned, but we will be in touch with you later on this week, if next week, of course. Okay. Thanks again, Rebecca and Mona.
Thank you all.
Jean, I think Jean left. Jan and Carla.
Yeah.
Thanks again,
Thank you,
Rena.
guys.
All righty, guys. Take care. Have a
Appreciate
fabulous
it.
evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
End the Zoom room now. Oh, everyone's already left.